Yep, it's Cambodia the dirty way round, but plenty of swimming pools to wash the grime off at the end of the day. Day 3, and it's time to start heading north along the west coast to Koh Kong, another seaside town. And it's probably time to show you the bunch of miscreants, reprobates and descendants of convicts on this trip. Good looking? Except for Emma. No way.
That's really good.
But a sense of adventure? They have it in spades. Thankfully, our bikes come equipped with the latest in high-tech safety equipment.
Got serious horns here in Cambodia.
Along with prayers to the gods of dirt riding.
Helmets as offerings every morning.
Things are about to get interesting. Before we headed off, Chris Perry gave us some basic enduro coaching, such as how to hop logs. The problem? It was a scorching day for the coaching, so most of us watched Chris hopping logs instead of doing the drills ourselves. How did we do? Well, there were some interesting techniques not covered by Chris, but in our book, if you eventually get over without breaking bones, that's a success. We've actually covered 10 different ways to hop logs in our enduro training vids. Get into them if this type of torture appeals to you.
Beer money!
And like any type of torture, it's the rest break at the end that feels so good. Water crossings are similar to mud bogs, in that some guys go at them like a bull at a gate, others it's slow and cautious. Personally, I go for the latter. I like to stop and find a big stick, then poke around to see if the bottom is firm or muddy and if there are big rocks or logs under the water. Then ease my way through. But if you want to take your chances, then it's anyone's guess whether the slow or fast approach is best. We rode through countless Cambodian villages, but this village stood out.
To cool down, number 432.
A few hours of battling through the jungles and forest, suddenly we are in this little oasis, a beautiful river with rock pools and waterfalls.
Oh, that is not very attractive.
There are plenty of water crossings ahead.
Hello, trouble in paradise.
A few bikes get dropped in the water, but thankfully they usually stall and don't suck water into the engine, thanks in part to the high air intake on the TTR 250 air filter box.
Oh no! Oh my god! Go the TTR!
As always, the terrain just keeps changing throughout the day. And we emerge from the forests into open rolling hills as we head for a beachside lunch stop.
Okay, world's best support tomb for Cambodian ride tours, possibly internationally.
Those rickety bridges keep popping up too, just to get the heart rate up and make sure none of us fall asleep on our bikes. Another action-packed day ends in a beautiful hotel that is reminiscent of Cambodia's French colonial past. As the sun sets, the scenery just gets better and better. A tasty Cambodian curry while overlooking the river, a good night's sleep, and then tomorrow we'll be riding through a jungle that actually has tigers in it. Hang around to see if we can ride fast enough, or if anyone winds up being lunch for the oversized pussycats.